It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell them Canada Dry.
Well, um, if you're on this AFW network, maybe you've heard of us. Maybe you've watched some AFW films like Joker Begins or Bedtime for Robin.
Yeah.
We here at the AFW network are ready to rock and roll with another show we call Dynamite After Dark.
Yeah.
JFB, rev that engine.
Pop, pop.
Start your engines.
Lights play, sweat and spark. Chain in the cage, dynamite after dark. It's like thunder, voices roar. Blood on the mat, this ain't no encore. Dynamite after dark. Explodes like fire, leaves a mark. Dynamite after dark. No mercy, no retreat, no sparkles heart.
Oh, yeah. It is clobbering time. That's right. AEW goes off the air. AFW slides into your DMs all saucy and sassy like.
And maybe a little tipsy.
And a little tipsy. Yeah.
It is Dynamite After Dark.
That's true. I am, of course, your professor of the dark custodial arts. I am banned from the now remaining 7 Hooters left open. I am your Professor JFB.
James, before I introduce myself,
Huh?
I gotta ask, what did you do to get banned from Hooters?
Yeah, I don't
JFB,
want to
is your
talk
legal
about it.
representation.
What you
is your
don't
legal
know-
representation. I advise you not to answer that.
What you
Thank
don't
you.
know is Marty owns those 7, so that's probably why.
The vendetta
of
is
course.
what it is. So damn vendettas. This is what you created when you gave him the Marty gimmick. You said, okay, this is what you got. I can't go there because of Marty.
I'm, of course, your Canadian hero, your patron saint of professional wrestling, your gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. I'm Cat F and Dry, and I don't know where the hell Fruit Cat is. I'll have to find later.
Okay. But what's that guy below you?
That guy? I think that's Lord Ryan Rich.
Oh my God, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. God, I'm getting old.
He looks like one of those rappers' girlfriends.
Yeah.
I have been. I am the Lord of the Manor.
Oh yeah.
He is.
I am Scottish royalty.
Yeah.
I am Lord Ryan Rich. And I am here with 3 of the finest gentlemen to talk about some of the finest wrestling that our generation has ever seen once again on a Wednesday night.
Oh yeah.
And over here, boo, we got the last member of our quad pod. We're not a tripod, we're a quad pod.
But I like it.
So everybody, it's me. It's me. It's the EVP. Now, normally, I give a shout out to my 3 best friends. Nay, not tonight. For
Nay.
tonight, we're giving a shout out to Lord Ryan Rich's son, who made the JV basketball team and is on honor roll. That man is killing it. So congratulations to your son. Wanted to give him a shout out.
Congratulations.
That kid is living his best effing life right now. That's for damn effing sure.
Yeah, you know who else is living their best life right now?
Who's that?
The Toronto Blue Jays.
That's right. They are World Series bound.
They're World Series bound for the first time
Yep.
in 32 years.
Yep.
I saw a meme today with the girl from the lady from Titanic. It's been 32 years. I love that kind of shit. Vladdy was on the field when his dad retired with the last Montreal Expo game, and they kind of did that thing. So good for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. I'm It's them and the Dodgers.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just saying this, like, you know what I'm really hoping for? I'm hoping that money doesn't buy them a championship. I want the Blue Jays to win.
This is what I say. Like, if this was a movie,
Yeah,
the Blue Jays win.
yeah. In Game 7, in the bottom of the ninth.
Because like
if
it
it's a
just feels like
feel-good
they're
movie,
like
if it's a
the
horror
Dodgers are
movie,
just too good. They got the incredible players.
Yeah,
yeah. Vladdy Guerrero is legit.
I mean, here's the thing. As a Red Sox fan, and I've been a Red Sox fan since I could probably walk. I was born in Chicago. My mother is a Cubs fan, so she loves the
Good God
Cubs.
fearing woman right there.
And I grew up a Red Sox fan, but I do root for the Chicago teams, and I do root for sometimes.
Man, I'm sorry,
teams.
JP, but your mom as a Cubs fan and you as a Red Sox fan had to be miserable seasons just waiting for one of your curses to be broken.
Now, Jeffy, you
There's
gotta
a
like
long
Vlad
road
Jr.
to
for this reason and this reason alone.
Huh?
You gotta like Vlad Jr. for this reason alone. He said, "It doesn't matter how much money the Yankees would give me. I would never play for them."
Well, he was supposed to get traded to the Sox. The Sox were going to do a sign and trade.
Oh, right at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, well,
Before they signed him?
yeah, pretty about 2 weeks before the season.
Yeah, it was looking iffy about the Blue Jays keeping him, so that was on the table for sure.
Yeah, and Guerrero said no. I think what we're building in Toronto is worth the stay.
And like he bet on the team and himself, and
Yeah.
so
I respect that.
He's taken about 35% less than what he would have made. That's pretty fucking good. I
See,
mean,
that's all nice of y'all to talk nice about the Blue Jays. I'm an Orioles fan. Screw the Blue Jays.
oh,
I as a AL East Orioles fan will not root for any other AL East team.
let me just say that the E in EVP stands for executive. That's an executive pick. That's a suit and tie pick.
I forgot to tell you guys. I'd like to be addressed as Ultimo Canada from Dry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because,
First of all, if you're gonna do it, then you're gonna do it right, and you need to have an accent mark over the I because over the U. It's ultimo, which in Spanish means the last. So ultimo dragon means the last dragon, not the ultimate dragon.
And let me just say,
so ultimo Monet is the same thing. So if you're going to use the ultimo,
can I be Ultima Canada Dry?
You can be ultimo Canada Dry.
You can't be Ultima. You're a guy, not a girl.
Yeah. Why is a girl's Ultima?
Because in Spanish,
yes,
A is feminine.
Yeah. Oh, so the car Ultima. It's a girl.
Yes,
that's an Spanish. Ultima, not an Ultima. I guess that means a Toyota Corolla is a girl's car too.
Oh my God, we can
Crayola Corolla.
Can I just say that the Rolls Royce that Mercedes Monet rolled up in, that's a classic. That's about a 60 to 65.
It's pretty.
Rolls Royce.
That made me cry a little bit. It was so funny.
Beautiful. Let me tell you, there are only 2 cars in the world that are built Oh, hey.
Why is there balloons?
that are built by hand. There's only 2. One is Ferrari, and not the ones that you can buy on the lot. The ones you buy on the lot are made. But if you special order one, it could be one on the lot, the $35,000-$40,000 one. If you specially order it, they will hand build it for you.
And it's one of one.
And it's a one of one.
Yep.
Hey, look, guys, there's a sample comment.
Hey, sample comment. How you doing?
Hi, sample.
That is the most generic white guy picture I've ever seen.
Let's talk about an arena that's probably not filled with so many white people. We're in San Antonio, Texas. It's so close to Mexico, you can smell the tacos, my
According
friend.
according to Samoa Joe's promo, there are no white people in that arena.
Yeah. So the section of San Antonio where that stadium is it's a much more diverse section of it's a much more melting pot, if you will, section of San Antonio. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I could go on a rant about it, but no, I love San Antonio. I think San Antonio is absolutely one of my top 5 cities in the United States. Shit you not. Love San Antonio. Anyways, we're in San Antonio. We had a WrestleDream video recap. We get Hangman speaking about the ops while he's being tended to by a guy who proceeds to talk him down. And then Ultimo Canada Dry, take it away.
I'm confused. Like, what? Where's this going? Like, this better not be to another pay-per-view.
It's going to. It's going to be.
I don't want to see Samoa Joe and Hangman at another pay-per-view. Like, that's like,
Who are you going to put him against?
well, you like this seems like I don't like it.
See, you're stumbling, which is a nail. That's a point for JFB.
What?
You don't have anybody.
Because you used your biggest heel in MJF right out of the gate, which is what Lord Ryan Rich said the entire time.
AEW has a heel world champion problem.
They have a main event heel problem, not a heel problem.
No, that's what I said. I said they have a world champion heel problem. They don't got one.
I mean, they do.
Who?
They're just currently feuding against each other in Takeshita and Okada.
Okay, so you think that Okada or Takeshita are ready to take the company and run with it?
Okada could. He could. I'm not.
Well,
look,
here's the
I'm
thing.
not saying. Look,
Here's
I'm
the
not saying
thing.
that he shouldn't win. Okada should just be another guy who falls in the reign of Hangman. I'm not saying Hangman just needs credible challengers, and Okada is that guy.
I just think that the timing isn't right for that.
I don't think the timing, and I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I remember Okada when he was on his excursions. I remember watching him in CMLL. I remember watching him in TNA. I remember him coming back to Japan, and I remember the lean years, and I remember the glory years. And I think the problem is that you're looking through Kyle Fletcher's rose-tinted glasses. He's not the same Okada. I don't see him as a champion outside of what he is now.
I'm not saying Okada takes the title off of him. I'm just saying he can be a challenger to go against.
I don't think I don't think he qualifies as a challenger right now.
I think that point is moot. I think it's totally moot because they're in their own little thing and they don't really qualify for this.
I'll say this one last thing. I'll say this. Okay, at the end of the day, you have Kyle Fletcher. They're going to draw out the Takeshita Okada situation. The reason why is because of what happened at the end of the match tonight in the main event, which we'll talk about.
See, like, noob, you're not understanding. Like, he's not a joke.
No,
he's not a joke in AEW.
No, not at all. Like,
he is
a joke. You'd be a jobber if he was a joke.
Right now, putting Okada into a run for a championship just doesn't make sense because
he doesn't need it either because he's the unified champion. That would downgrade that belt if he had to.
I think he wants to be a tournament style champion. And I think that fits him. And I'm fine with it. And don't get me wrong, I think Okada is one of the top wrestlers in that company right now. I think he's top 5.
Does anyone else have any comments about this Hangman promo?
Yeah, I do. As someone who didn't watch WrestleDream, I was extremely confused why this started off the show without any kind of preface as to what happened, only that Joe did something. I had no idea what that is. So, as a casual fan, it left me a little bit confused how they opened it. But I think it's right. Like, MJF shouldn't have been the first person because he's the best singles heel that you have. Okada has had this title and the other unified or whatever title forever, and he's the most protected person. He's only been pinned 3 times the entire time he's been there. So I don't see him going against Hangman either because TK protects him. So and he's not going to eat a loss to Hangman. So
No.
I understand Joe's point about being a credible person, but the problem is TK has booked himself to where all the credible people are in different storylines. So
Yeah.
that's something that you would have had to have thought of months ago, like when I was saying it.
Yeah.
And so that's where the problem lies. So I don't like the opening because I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that this Samoa Joe and Hangman thing, it's almost like this is just buying time.
I mean, I get it. It is because I guarantee you this was supposed to be Wardlow, but he got injured.
Oh, that could be.
Guaranteed.
Possible.
But to your thing was saying you don't want to see. I'm looking forward to another Joe and Hangman match because Joe's not going to be the same person. This last time he was tweener, someone a good guy. Now he's a full-fledged dickhead.
You know what? We'll see where this goes. Like,
Yeah.
We don't always like I feel like sometimes wrestling fans they just like jump on the thing like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
absolutely.
gotta kind of see where it's gonna go first.
Yeah, back it. If you got an opinion, you better back it with facts. I can't tell you how many flies I swat on a daily basis on the small amount of time I spend on social media swatting flies of people thinking they could fly around. The stallion JFB, I swung away with my tail. Get away, flies. Anyways, our first match. Bang bang. It's the Ops taking on the Hurt Syndicate for the Trios Championship. I'm going to let the guys go first, and I'm going to save my crispy nugget for last. Unless somebody broaches it, then I will expose my nugget.
No, don't be exposing the nuggets.
I said nugget.
Oh, okay.
My gold nugget.
Yes.
All right. Canada, Ultimo Canada Dry, you go first.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match. We had the big beefy man moment. I was waiting for Hobbs versus Bobby Lashley. I'm intrigued to see more of that.
Yeah.
The big surprise was that we're getting more of GOA versus Hurt Business because Hurt Business was cost the victory.
Yeah. Ops won. Ops retained.
By GOA. So like that's another one where I kind of bothered me at first, but I'm like, well, we'll see where this is going.
Yeah.
We'll see where this is going. Because I thought possibly we had a title change going on tonight with the trios title.
Yeah.
I possibly thought that maybe Hangman would cost them the title.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich, you in that corner, my friend.
The match was fine. I don't really care about GOA and the demand against the Hurt Syndicate at this point. I feel like it's kind of tired. You've had like a tornado match, you had a street fight. Like, what else are you going to do to up the ante now? Like, what more story are you going to tell? Like, I can understand being patient to see the story, but I don't know. I feel like you're pissing on my leg and telling me it's raining outside. The match was fine, but I don't like it. Purgatory.
Okay. EVP Joe.
I agree with my two other. I don't. I
Cohorts?
gotta think of a word. I was trying to think of a funny word. Yeah, but anyway, I thought the match was great. I'm kind of over as well the Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate. The only honestly where I thought this whole thing was going because they were really putting over the fact that MVP lost, got beat up and he was hurting, and then
Yeah.
he taps out. Maybe he is stepping down, and they're going to introduce someone new into the Hurt Syndicate. That
Yeah.
feels like what they're working to, and that's cool. And as far as story, I think honestly, the only way this story goes is if we have a triple threat, 3-way, whatever match for the trios titles with the Ops, the Demand, and the Hurt Syndicate. I don't even know if I like that, to be honest with you.
No, but that's what they seem to be maybe moving towards, which I don't
Yeah.
like that either.
Yeah, I just
But
Now you're just bringing in another muddled group into this muddled crap that no one wants to see anymore.
what other trios do you have?
you could do the gun club. They finally have 3 healthy members.
For now,
For now, yeah, it's true.
Honestly, the conglomeration would be my pick at this point. Take any 3 members from them and let them be champ.
Yeah, you got the conglomeration, you got the Death Riders. You could put the trios titles back on them if need be.
Don Callis family.
Yeah,
If you wanted to keep it with a heel or something, I mean,
yeah. My I love this match. This was the match that needed to open the show. You had an amazing, really well done pay-per-view WrestleDream. The AEW and Tony Khan are notorious for not booking really good shows after a pay-per-view. They're usually very slow. The setting up stories, even the ring action is not that exciting. So I'm glad. And the fact remains is that MVP just can't wrestle. He's just blown out. Like
he
you
said
see
the end is coming for him sooner.
Yeah. Well, it was sooner than later, 5 years ago. I hate to say it, there's a reason why he plays a manager's role.
And let me say, he does it very well.
Yes, and he does it amazingly well. Joe, by the way, I want to grant you permission. If in fact you're looking for a humorous name to call any of us on the show, you may use the word brochacho.
Yes,
I've been using it for about 10 years. I have a text chain with some film friends that I've made over the years. It's about 8 of us. And it's raunchy as hell. And which is funny because 2 of them are women and they're the raunchiest of them all. But I call everybody.
It always works out like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I call everybody brochacho.
Tiff didn't like the match.
I mean, I wanted to kind of smack her in the face with a salmon. I don't know why.
Now, if you smoke her in the face with the salmon,
Yeah.
how does that affect her free Red Lobster biscuits?
It's gone.
They're gone. They're
off
out.
the table.
Oh, you took them off the table.
Yeah. How do you not like that match? That match was everything that match needed to be. They protected the shit out of MVP. He
They
ate
teased the big man match.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing, Tiff. When a gentleman of JFB's stature invites you out for a nice fancy Red Lobster dinner with free biscuits, and you don't say yes, please, right away, sir, and you hang him out to dry, you didn't take him up on it.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying
Anyways,
that too.
we got a really good Joe promo. I liked that promo. It was an appropriate promo. I thought it was really good for a heel promo from heel Samoa Joe, which I personally like better than face heel Joe. I don't like face heel Joe. I like heel Samoa Joe. All right. We get Monet arriving in that Rolls Royce. Did we?
Now, Jeffy, apparently you don't like Cool Ranch.
No, I'm not a fan of ranch at all.
All right, let's take a poll here. Cool Ranch, yay or nay? Ryan Rich?
Yeah.
Evie Joe, Cool Ranch?
I love the
Okay.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Yes.
Yes, those ones, yes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Blue bag. Thumbs
So,
up.
Jeffy, like, you're the odd duck here.
Let me tell you this: the love of my life, when I knew she was pissed at me, is when she pulled out the bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and ate them because it makes me want to gag.
So
And
she
that's
loved the
when
Cool Ranch too.
And that's when I told her, "Damn it to hell, woman! Put that shit away. We'll talk right now."
Do you know what I'm really liking? It's the regular nacho cheese lately.
Ooh.
Yeah. Man, Doritos
On
are
my
good.
lunch break, I go to Dollarama and I get a bag of cheese Doritos for $1.25. I enjoy myself a nice bag of Doritos as I walk around.
I guarantee you, you're like 8% corn.
I am 8% corny.
No, I watched a documentary. It's called "What the Corn," and they did a sample set on a group of people from different age brackets all the way through. The average human being in America, the United States of America, is 3 to 5% corn because corn is in everything. It's regular nacho cheese for the win. Ugh.
Well, look at it. What kind of chips are you eating, Jeff B?
I mean, to be honest with you, like the only time I eat potato chips or any kind of chips is when I'm taking a couple of Flintstone vitamins.
Okay, but what's your
And
go-to?
my go-to are kettle cooked because they're
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh, yeah.
and salt and vinegar.
Oh yeah.
Love salt and vinegar.
That
That's
that also makes me feel like you're kind of Canadian, like in those.
I mean, yeah,
We get Ruffles all dressed.
yeah.
That's
pretty
Canadian thing.
too.
What
Oh,
is all dressed?
It's a fancy barbecue kind of, but it tastes pretty good.
It's like all the stuff in one thing.
yeah,
It's like a Canadian honey barbecue or maple barbecue,
yeah.
Okay.
but it's really good. I enjoy them.
And do you like the ketchup chips too? Have you
Never had
them?
the ketchup chips.
See, you know what? I don't like the ketchup flavored chips, but as a kid and periodically, I'll take like just regular chips and dip them in ketchup, like French fries. I like that.
I
You know
moved to
why?
a school. And these heathens, these ungodly fiends of the underworld, took their potato chips and they dipped them in mustard. For the love of God, mustard. And I said, "Devil, get back from me! Hide behind me, Satan! I shall not incur these demons upon me."
That was the right call, sir. Right call.
Mustard never goes on chips.
Are you sure?
There is one exception. I'll make a ham and cheese sandwich with mustard, and I'll put chips on the sandwich. That's the only time.
That's fine. That's in the settings of a sandwich. It is not a chip and a dip.
Yeah, that's not okay.
This feels like we've segued a little bit farther off.
Knowledge is power.
That's our segue.
And that's why me and Lord Ryan Rich were the tag team champs, baby.
Oh God! You guys want us to turn your cameras off for a moment? You have a tender kisses. God, you
Jeffy,
guys-
why don't you do the this? I think it's the perfect time to do the saber thing.
Oh yeah, this week's episode is brought to you by SWA Saber, they make lightsabers. Some are just for show. For show. And some are if you just want to go to battle and just beat the living hell out of each other with lightsabers. You have my permission because they're running an anniversary sale. If you buy one, you get two for free. That's 3 lightsabers. Surely you can round up 2 of your friends, maybe one with asthma and another one with a brittle bone syndrome. You just whack the hell out of them and just lay waste to these people.
It's a very misery situation.
Yeah, SWA Sabers. Oh
And
my God.
now we got Fruit Cat entering the show.
Yeah, Fruit Cat in the house.
Now he's on Instagram,
Yeah.
Real Fruit Cat. He's got about 18,000 followers.
Ultimo Canada Dry, I have a question for Fruit Cat.
Yeah.
I know that you are the fruit cat, thus you love the fruit. I have a very good friend who, as of the last year, has found the revolution in his life that he can no longer eat fruit unless it's with chopsticks because it makes him feel so gangster. Fruit cat, do you use chopsticks to also consume your fruit?
He's he can't. He's tried. He's tried.
Are you
He's
assisting fruit cat with chopsticks to make him
I've
look
tried.
classy?
I've tried.
That's all I'm
problem
asking.
is
Now,
Fruit Cat doesn't
Jeppy,
have thumbs. That's the problem.
am I allowed to say the project that you're working on with?
I'm working on a project with Fruit Cat right now.
Oh,
So when Aaron goes to work, he jumps onto a plane, flies out to where I am. We go into the studio. We're mixing something really good together.
it took Helen a lot to approve that budget.
Oh yeah. When she said how much, and I said, "Listen,
You know what
my
I had to do?
ladies."
Do you know
Huh?
what I had to do? I promised her I would send her a Christmas card and I wouldn't call her a fat bitch.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You know how hard
That's
that
a
is for me?
sacrifice.
Do you know how hard that is for me? I'm doing it for Fruit Cat. I'm doing
Yeah.
it for AFW.
Yeah.
AFW Films is going to put together a nice little thing here for Fruit Cat.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about Renee. She's in the back with Statlander, and we get a match at Fulgare. It will be Mercedes Monet. It's going to be Mercedes Monet taking on Statlander at Fulgare. Ken Dry, your thoughts on this promo?
All right, she said yes.
Yeah.
I like it. I thought it was a good promo. I like that it leads up to something later on in the show. It was a good promo.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich.
Well, let me go ahead and shit on all of that. I'm going to tell you this right now, and here's a hot take. Chris Statlander is the worst promo in the women's division. Give me Megan Bain. Let me hear Megan Bain talk over Chris Statlander.
Oh,
Absolute worst promo. Like, change your facial expression every once in a while. You know what? If you're happy, tell your face to show it. If you're mad, tell your face to show
You know
it.
what?
You did this the whole time.
You know what, Jeff?
My eyes don't move. I barely blink.
I feel that this is something that you have orchestrated.
whoa, wait. What are you talking about?
I feel that you have talked to Lord Rymich and you
Are
passed
you
it on
accusing me of
because you know
collusion?
our
There's
agreement.
no communication
Rumpster?
whatsoever.
There's collusion.
No,
You're
fallacies and
Rumpster.
lies, sir. Fallacies and lies. That's all you're peddling here, Canada
Collusion.
Dry.
There is collusion
Peddling
here.
lies and you're peddling fallacies. I'm telling you, Chris Statlander is a great wrestler, and I'm glad she's champion. But you better give her a mouthpiece soon. Otherwise, you better take the belts off of her.
Okay.
Halos way
Collusion.
F down on this promo.
Joe.
I thought it was a fine promo. I just laughed at the overt sexual tension that just seems to be the whole women's division of AEW.
Yeah, this
It's
was pretty
hilarious to me.
frustrating.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, I'm going to look forward to the match. I don't think Monet's winning. I think at some point the downfall of Monet has to start, and I think it starts at Full Gear.
Yeah.
I'm curious if they could potentially have her do 2 matches. You think they would end the women's title tournament at Full Gear as well.
Oh, they are. They are.
You think it's gonna be 2 belts, Athena, and 13 belts?
I don't know. I mean, I could easily see it being
I could see that happening.
Mercedes and Athena versus Tony and
Mina.
Mina.
Yeah, but guess what? That's the dumbest thing ever.
I'm
And
not,
the reason why it's just the big names. Your actual tag teams like TJ, like those people deserve to have tag titles. Like those are the people that should be going for this. That's
Not
Why
people
they
that-
get Harley and Willow in the final against them?
I mean, that's fine too. Or like even Megan Bain and Penelope. Like but it doesn't need to be your 4 biggest stars.
Hold on.
I
want to
agree.
interject really quickly. Here's my thoughts. I agree with Rich.
Of course, you're the one who put him up to it.
I don't think she's as bad.
Hey, buddy, no one puts me up to anything. All right.
I don't think she's bad as Megan Bain. This was a better promo, but she still can't cut. She is the Bret Hart from the early 90s right now.
You're lucky you said the early 90s part.
He is the Bret Hart of the early 90s. Bret Hart couldn't cut a promo.
Bret Hart of the late 80s.
Yeah. If there was a guy with a gun held to his wife's head, and he said, I'm going to pull the damn trigger unless you can cut a good promo.
No,
you know, would have been murdered.
JB, it sounds like Hangman from year 2 of AEW or AEW.
Oh, there you go. That's even better.
As my good friend EVP Joe says, you gotta keep practicing or you won't get better.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem with this, and when you are talking about the tag tournament, because let's talk about the tag tournament. Let's just get that out of the way. You have Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter versus Sky Blue and Julia Hart.
Sisters of Sin.
Then you have Athena and Monet versus who they versus?
Willow and Harley.
Willow and Harley?
Willow and Harley.
Okay.
It's Willow Harley versus
Monet and Athena, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing that right off the banger.
Yes. Yeah. It's on the same side of the bracket.
And then on the other side, you have TJ and a couple other tag teams. And then you have
TJ versus
Megan Bain and
Penelope Ford. And then it's Tony and Mina versus Alex Windsor and Rio.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to give any kind of legitimacy to the tag titles, there's only one team that needs to win, and that is Mercedes Moné and Athena, which can lead to them having a match against each other because of creative differences. We get shenanigans.
You know what? That is very good. That's a good possibility.
I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying.
See, I think I disagree with you, JFB. I think look, I'm not saying they shouldn't win. But if they don't win, this tournament should be what leads to Mercedes and Athena too, to get that singles match. I'd be fine with that. I don't really want Mercedes to have another AEW brand title. She has 2 already. She doesn't
agree.
Well, I don't count that. I don't count that. She has it, but it's not a defendable title.
I know, but it's part of her 12.
Hold on. I'm going to retort against what Joe is saying. Allow me to retort.
Retort away.
The problem that you have and the problem that you run into is Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter can't carry it, or don't bring legitimacy to a tag division. TJ doesn't bring legitimacy to a tag division. You have Anna Jay, which is just starting to creep up above the rest. And you have a woman that's notorious for injuring people in the ring. They cannot carry a tag championship. They're
Can I retort to that?
sure.
Because if you look at your men's first ever tag team champions, they were SCU, not the Bucks, not
That's right.
anybody else. You had the Bucks, the favorites, lose to Private
Right.
Party. Like you had them putting them over. So you may very well get something like that in the finals if you have Mercedes and Athena taking on maybe TJ because they're the weakest part of that. And then it makes TJ look so much better and you put them over and then you have like basically your most original women's tag team that you've had because they've been tagging since the pandemic.
Your podcast prediction king, right here, Canada F and Dry. 3 times pay-per-view champion. I'm going out on a limb. Willow and Harley Cameron defeat Mercedes Moné and Athena.
Oh, you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. You want Willow and Harley to win it all.
I don't know. It makes more sense to have
No. For
a team
you to
like
create
that.
that upset, and if you book that as an upset, you have no choice but to book them to win. That's a huge upset against the 2 hottest women in professional wrestling.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt either of them.
You're right, but
Then
it's a
it's
huge
that
upset, which means you
expectation
have
that
to book
Willow and
Holly and Willow.
Harley
I think they should win the whole thing.
Oh,
I think they should. They are 2 major face stars in AW.
I mean, I would give it to them over Mercedes and Athena.
I think this is.
Honestly, I think the first tag team champions should be an established tag team. Whether it's Penelope and Megan, the sisters.
I think
of Sin.
honestly it should be
They're all,
TJ or
they're all
Sisters of Sin.
unestablished because there's no division yet.
All right, hold
No,
on.
they are established. They've been tagging for forever.
Regardless, you are feeding Monet to Statlander, which means you have 2 really hard decisions to make.
Yep.
One decision is that you're going to go ahead and make Statlander a transitional champion, which makes her look like a punk. That makes her look like shit.
Yeah, she loses to Monet again.
Right? Finger up for that one. Then you're going to feed her Monet and have her beat Monet. Now she's had 2 shots at the title, and you are now making her 0-2. Big middle finger for that one as well.
Yep.
I don't know, JP. I kind of like that because it's like she's got all this gold, but she cannot win. The elusive. She's got all this gold.
I get that when it was Tony. But dude, like you're saying that literally Chris Statlander is better than everyone else in the entire world.
Oh God!
That's what you want to tell with your.
But it shouldn't be like that. To me that's that the lady who collected 12 belts over the span of the entire world.
Yeah.
Is not good enough to win your world championship.
I think you have Athena cost her that somehow.
I mean, that could be. I'm just saying, like in the grand
that will
scheme
make
of
zero
things.
sense.
I don't know. We'll see. But I think we got to move on. I think we got to move on because we got a lot of show to cover.
You know what else doesn't make sense? Darby Allin coming out and talking to the crowd. Darby Allin gave a pretty impassionate speech about how he loves AEW so much, and how much he loves AEW, and how much he will defend AEW, and then as long as the Death Riders are breathing, he's going to always be right next to them, getting ready. So we know this is going to be an ongoing storyline with Darby Allin. He's going to eliminate and eventually take out Jon Moxley one last time, and they're all going to go away for a little bit.
Can I go first on this promo, please?
Yeah, go ahead, because I lost my train of thought.
I love Darby. I hated every bit of this promo. Every fucking bit of it. It did absolutely nothing for Darby. Like, dude, we know you're an AEW guy. You've said it a million times. And all you said was, "Oh, I'm just going after the Death Riders some more." Why the fuck should I care?
Yeah.
That is all you've done since you've come back.
Yep.
And your ass hasn't been on TV that much.
Yep.
I just don't care. And that's sad because I love Darby.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich, you wanna put a steak in it on this grill?
I just it didn't. I don't think it needed to be done. I think it was just a. I think TK just wanted to put Darby out there with a microphone, and that was all there was to it because this is the aftermath to WrestleDream. So, like you said, it continues to build stories and blah blah. So all it tells us is that the story isn't over yet. They're going to continue to do it. So I guess it built to that. It still wasn't really necessary. It could have been a 20-second backstage vignette that could have done effectively the same thing. All you did was take 3 minutes away from another match that could have benefited from it. So I wasn't.
Speaking of vignettes, Moxley's backstage vignette was 10 times more impactful than anything
100%.
Darby said.
100%. And that's the way, and especially after the cinematic one that they did last week with them in the jail, continue that. Like, if you're going to continue to have them hooked at the hip, continue that creative direction. Like, you gave that to Mox tonight, but then you just have Darby come out for like 3 minutes to say nothing. Like, it didn't make sense.
All right. Ultimo, your turn.
I didn't think it was that bad. Sometimes you need these transitional pieces and you need to have the crowd pop. It doesn't need to be fireworks. You guys all failed to mention. I would die for this company.
No, because we failed to mention it because he says that in every single promo, dude. It's tired and it's repeated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that we don't notice it. We don't care anymore. You said that already. Give us something new.
Anyways, I thought it was okay. I think you guys are pissing on it for no reason.
I haven't even gone yet.
Hey, I'm not talking to you, you
Okay.
conspirator. I think that it doesn't. You don't need the fireworks every single time. Sometimes it's a soft transition piece.
But this wasn't even a transition. This was staying in second gear. There was literally
you're up here on your pay-per-view.
I understand
You
that,
want
but
to stay up here after the next little piece. You got to come down a bit.
But there should have been some storytelling to this, and there was nothing. It was just like you said. It was literally just to get Darby out on the screen.
Yeah,
TV.
it was that, but it was also like,
that's a waste of time, and it's a waste.
Hey, what are you blowing the air horn for?
2 minutes cross-checking.
Well, you guys are talking about mustard for 10 minutes.
It's because I couldn't find the horn. I found it.
Okay.
Hey, guess what, everyone? We got an appearance from Fruit Boy! I want you to know that this young man right here, Joseph Graham, during the intro, shouted you out for being on honor roll and getting on the basketball team.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy.
Mahala, brother.
Lord Ryan Rich.
Yes, sir.
Somebody better tell White Chocolate to go to bed.
That's what he's doing right now, sir. He's coming in.
I have to talk to Lord Ryan Rich for a second.
Absolutely. What's up, brother?
Okay, so I know I gave him this name, Fruit Boy.
Yes.
We got to change it.
Oh, well, that's fine. I'm just going with the name you gave him.
We're going to have to come up with something different.
That's basketball boy. I don't know. B-boy. I don't know.
We'll conglomerate later.
We will conglomerate.
Yes.
White Thunder.
I love White Thunder.
All right. That's it. Good. He's got it. We dub him White Thunder.
Connor,
White Thunder,
you are now
baby.
known, instead of Fruit Boy, you are now known to the AFW community as White Thunder. He's laughing. He likes it.
That's right.
There we go.
Like
It's
for
been-
a cat, it's one thing, but to have how old is he?
He's 11.
You can't have an 11-year-old boy called Fruit Boy.
No, that's no. It's a lot of
Well, when he
misnomers.
returns, he shall be a fruit man.
Yeah.
And if you know the reference of that movie, if you know, you know.
Do 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 do.
We don't need the knowledge.
All right. Here's the thing. I thought this was horrible, and you're right. It didn't. Didn't like it not because of what Joe said, and Joe made a valid point. This didn't tell a damn thing. This is a reaction to the internet wrestling community who went up in arms because and to be honest with you, the main event of WrestleDream was nothing but 20 plus minutes of dehumanizing a human being and Darby Allin.
So you think that this is a response to?
Absolutely.
Oh, interesting.
1,000,000%. This
I
is
can see
Tony Khan bringing out Darby Allin to show that, number one, Darby Allin is not as hurt as he says he is, as it looked like he was. Darby's fine. He's walking around. He's not limping. He doesn't have open wounds. This is a reaction to the internet wrestling community and to very conservative politicians who, for some reason, decided to use this as a launching pad for how bad TV is.
It was on pay-per-view at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
You had Amanda Huber defending.
Oh, I have been very vocal in the IWC supporting her.
It's hard to watch. I had trouble watching it. I won't watch it ever again.
Honestly,
I
the
never got to
only
watch it.
spot in that match that I hated was the bamboo sticks under the nails. That
I
shit
don't want. Yeah.
turned my stomach.
Yeah. All right, Jurassic Express video package. Do we really? I mean, it's just them calling up the Bucks again. We know we're going to get another Bucks match.
And the tag team champions, whoever.
And the
Whoever
tag
it
champs.
is, the tag
They're going to go after the tag champs. Now we go to our 4-way tag match. Winner gets to decide who they're going to face in the first round. We have Megan Bain and Penelope Ford versus Queen Amanada and Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart and Sky Blue, and they are versing Willow and Harley Cameron. Canada Dry. Make some sense.
This was a fun matchup. I liked. First off, I also want to say this set tonight. I forgot to mention this earlier. This set tonight was amazing.
Mhm.
I love the Superman, the DC, all the comic book stuff. If you're gonna get a freaking advertiser like that,
Yeah.
it just looks cool.
Hell yeah.
The
Canada
DC,
Dry,
this is
before
not-
you-
this is a video game knockout.
Before you go forward, I want to tie into what you're saying because I think it's extremely important to the future of the DCU. If you see the characters that they featured, almost all of them have already appeared in the current DCU. There's only a few that we saw that has not. Harley Quinn, Batman, and not Supergirl, which the movie's getting ready to
Power
come
Girl.
out, and Power Girl. That's the only 4. And we know that Lobo, he's also shown is getting ready to be in the DCU. I think that this was a tell from DC and from AEW about who some of the future characters that are going to be coming up important in the DCU. So I think that this was a brilliant Easter egg of marketing from DC using Warner Brothers and AEW. Just wanted to point that out. Go ahead, Canada Dry.
I will say that's if DC and WB doesn't get sold and they just gut everything in the DC.
It's going to happen.
So we get Penelope Cruz. I think I've done that before.
Yeah.
Penelope Ford. She's dressed up like Harley Quinn. And you got Megan Bain dressed up like as Poison Ivy. And I just thought that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
They got to do this.
They
They
carried
did
that
that,
over from the
they did that at
pay-per-view.
the pay-per-view as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't miss that. But all the teams, they look great in this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Um, Harley Cameron, she was in a lot.
Oh God, yeah.
Um, I enjoyed this match.
Yeah.
And I think the right team won.
Okay.
Heels up.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have sat here for any amount of time within the past 2 years, you know that Lord Ryan Rich loves him some AEW female wrestling. I think that that's one of the areas that they've grown in the most over the past 18 months. And this kind of match exemplifies that. This was a fun match all the way through. You had almost all your major players for your tag tournament involved. You got to showcase all of them. And I'm completely surprised that Aminata and Hayter came away with the win in this and being
Yeah.
able to pick. That was clever booking, I think, by TK because I did not expect it. And I'm not mad about it because they're still facing who I wanted them to face in the end, anyways. So I think it gives them some credibility, seeing as though they're the only team that hasn't really been together.
Yeah.
So I like that going forward, and I give the whole thing a halos up.
All right. Joe.
Yeah, I liked the match. I thought it was fun. Love seeing all the women get their stuff. I don't think Hayter and Aminata should have won. When
Yeah.
it comes to something as sneaky and underhanded as it could be, of you getting to pick your first opponent, it should always be the heels who do this.
Yeah.
That's just how I like my wrestling. I
Yeah.
think the heels should be doing sneaky, underhanded tactics. I think it makes for a better, because I don't think the Sisters of Sin are winning this, and it would be better if the Sisters of Sin somehow cheat to get this win, call them out, and then they get their vindication.
I think the Sisters of Sin might win.
Maybe. I don't think so, because I think they're going to face Monet and I
think it's going to be Willow and Cameron. So
Yeah.
see.
All right.
I don't know. Either way, but yeah, great match. I would rather a heel team had won. That's all.
Yeah. Same here, Joe. I'm not going to disagree. Wrong team won. I mean, a thrown together team, and they're all of a sudden they're going to win. You did it once. It was successful. It was Brodito. You just threw them together. I don't think lightning's going to strike twice. Generally, it doesn't. So we'll see. But I'm not holding.
But most of the teams are thrown together.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Mm.
But anyways, we get the Bucks banging on the door. TK finally opens. TK spends way too much time looking at the camera. Someone needs to tell TK, don't look at the camera. He does it a lot.
I think he's just awkwardly funny.
I used to, at one time, I used to direct and edit corporate videos. And
those are the worst.
And I would tell people all the time, every time you look at the camera, I'm going to click on this clicker, which was at the fair when they clicked the tickets and stuff. And they owe us $1 every time they look at it. The CFO racked up $165 on a 4-hour shoot.
Jeez.
And we donated to charity. So, yeah. Don't look at the camera, TK. But we are getting on Collision an 8-man tag match. It's going to be the Bucks and FTR versus Jurassic Express and Jet Speed. Yeah. How much was it again?
400 grand.
400,000.
400,000. God bless America. Ken and Johnny, you want to say anything really quick?
I'm excited to see, because we've never seen these guys team together. FTR, and the Young Bucks on the same side. That's worth the price of admission alone.
Mm-hmm. Click. So those tickets, Lord Ryan Rich, really quick.
I think it's funny that Tony Khan actually appeared on camera, and for all of those Supernatural fans, His performance reminded me of Jensen and Jared Padalecki's performance in the episode French Mistake
Yep.
of Supernatural, where they go through a barrier and realize that they are now in a show about themselves,
Yeah.
and they have to
Yep.
play them real life selves. What's a Jared Padalecki? Like one of the best lines I've ever heard in my life. But
Yeah.
that's how TK's performance was when they're trying to shoot things. I'm sorry, Canada Dry. I know you've never seen the show. That's on you. But
Oh,
it reminded me of that very much.
it
So
did
to
too.
me, this
Yeah.
was a big old halos up for a segment.
Yeah. EVP Joe, really quick.
Hey, Lord Ryan Rich.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hands up! Don't shoot.
Sorry, I went to the No Kings, so I'm a little wary.
Yeah, I am excited. Like Collision for me is stacked. It's like a must see show this
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's
But
wrestling you want to watch.
that said, as much as I love Tony Khan, every time I see him on TV, it reminds me why I don't want him on TV.
Yeah, you ain't
I,
missing
I,
one, bro.
I like him on there every once in a while.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine every once in a while. I like it.
I do not want him to be a recurring character on my television set.
All I gotta say is, if he has to come out and look at the camera because he's got an announcement, he does fine. The minute you have him act, it's like, hey, let's film Pulp Fiction with 15-year-old kids that are not medicated. Let's see what
When he had
happens.
to take that Meltzer driver, or the TK driver now,
Yeah.
he looked like a kid in the candy shop getting it done to him.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Like, and you would
Bobby.
think, like maybe, oh, this is just because he's on camera. No, because he is the same way. When you
Yeah.
go to a show and he comes out beforehand and talks,
Yeah.
he is the same person.
Yeah. Bless his heart. He's autistic.
He
I
is
like
a socially awkward butterfly.
He's
God
like
bless
me he's like me with billions of dollars. That's how I would be if I had billions of dollars and I had to be on TV. That's why I'm never on camera.
You're on TV right now. Come on, JFB.
Oh, this is different. I'm on Flintstone vitamins. All right, we get Renee with 12 belts, and out comes Ultimone Muppet. That's right, she's back. It's Harley Cameron with the Monet puppet. And then out comes Ultimone. I don't want to call her Ultimo Monet. I call her Ultimone.
Ultimone.
Ultimone. And Ultimone comes out, and she's obviously very hot about this, very angry. Holy cow, she is not happy. Then she gets bum rushed by the champ. And the champ puts her through a table. Canada Dry, you go first.
I absolutely adored this whole segment with Harley Cameron and the puppet. It's just like, I loved it. And then out of nowhere, Statlander throws her into the cake after. But the funniest thing was the puppet getting in the cake. It's like you're sticking the puppet in the cake.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich.
So I love this. There's one way they could have made it better. I thought that the hand controlling the puppet the entire time was Statlander's.
So did
Yeah.
I.
And if you would have had just Harley underneath the table with a microphone, and then you had Statlander being the one to come out after the puppet was pushed down, I think it would have been more impactful and it would have been more of a pop. But
Yeah.
still, the whole idea for everything was awesome, and I loved it. And the fact that Mercedes got put through the table, got all the yellow stuff on her, it does lead into a minion, maybe something that we're going to talk about a little bit later.
Literally, she looks like one.
But so I thought it was really cool, but I just thought that one little detail difference would have made it pop even more. But it was fun. Halo's up.
Yeah. Joe.
I agree, but I have a little different thing. What I would have liked to have seen is there's someone under the table, but Harley is backstage on the mic and then comes to the top of the stage to reveal herself to Mercedes, and that's when we get the reveal of stat underneath the table.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be a bad night for Mercedes when she didn't have any titles and they all went to the back. Because they're not getting that ugly ass yellow icing all over them title belts. It'd be a pain to clean off. But yeah, loved it.
I loved Harley Cameron. Ugh, she is so awesome. Why is your world champion, a face champion, by the way, doing something a heel would do? She attacked Monet. Monet didn't take a swing at her. Monet didn't do anything. She attacked her and powerbombed her through a table. That's a heel shit. Your face
You're not
doesn't
wrong,
do that.
JFP. You're not wrong.
I didn't like it at all. I thought it was bullshit.
Yeah, we're licking the pen again. You're gonna get blood poisoning, JFB.
I would have died. I would have died a long time ago from licking pens.
It's not lead, it's ink poisoning. There's a difference.
There you go. Hey, just because I piss black doesn't mean that it's a bad thing.
That you should probably go see your doctor.
My nana told me that's evil coming out. And she's the one who taught me that.
Did you know that there's people that drink babies' pee to ward off sickness?
That's disgusting.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Okay.
They're like old country people, like, oh, just drink a little bit of the baby pee. You'll be fine.
Knowledge is power.
I mean, only on the AFW network are you ever going to know about this shit. Let me just tell you.
Or possibly that show on history with Henry Winkler, Hazardous History.
Yeah,
Oh, I
possibly.
thought it was called Baby Piss.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Before we go on, hey, what's in the flower shop? I got to get my brain thinking.
I don't have it yet.
Oh,
I'll think about it.
All right. Let's talk Moxley and his video package. I don't want to spend a tremendous amount of time on it. I'm just surprised he's still around, to be honest with you. I'm just surprised. Ultimo Canada Dry, your thoughts on this promo really quick.
On which one?
The Moxley promo.
Yeah, that was good. That is fun.
Okay. Lord Ryan Rich.
Mox promo was infinitely better than Darby's. He's still around because he's one of the only main event heels you have.
Yep.
And I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Joe.
it was good. It's setting up the event. I have to believe it is setting up the eventual
Blood and guts.
turn. Blood and guts, and then the eventual turn of the Death Riders on Moxley.
Yeah.
This has to be where this is going.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be conglomeration and Death Riders for
Darby.
Blood Guts and Darby. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like in my little brain here, my thinking is the Death Riders turn on Mox. Mox goes away for a little while, comes back as this big returning baby face somehow with Darby, and they just dismantle the Death Riders.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
Match number 3, Kyle O'Reilly, John Moxley, Canada Dry. You go first.
Oh my goodness. This match was awesome. This has got to be one of Kyle O'Reilly's best matches I've seen him in AEW. Like, they were treating him like a threat for once. Submission after submission. Like, oh my goodness, he looked great. And the fact that he actually won against John Moxley makes Kyle O'Reilly look like $1 million. And I understand not wanting to have them lose in a different way. John Moxley doing the cowardice thing and punching the ref so he doesn't tap. I thought that was brilliant too. Because you're telling a story here with John Moxley, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big old halos up, by the way. Go ahead, Joe. And go ahead, Lord Rich.
Yeah, I thought the match was fine. It was fun. Kyle did get the opportunity to look good because of the story they're trying to tell. Unfortunately for Kyle, I think this is more about Moxley's story than it is his. And they want to continue the he's not going to quit angle from that. So like I said, Kyle gets the beneficiary of picking up the DQ win, which, as they said, could be the biggest win of his career in AEW. So it gives him the shine for sure, which I love. I'm glad that Tony was able to work the story in to do that for him because it does give the conglomeration a little bit more credibility because it's showing that any one of their members could tap out John Moxley at any time, which once again continues to feed and lead up to Blood and Guts, which I think is going to be Darby and the conglomeration against Death Riders on Dynamite, and then on Collision, it's going to be the women's Blood and Guts. I think that's how that's going to go, and I think they'll probably be on the same night. It'll be a 3-hour show.
JP, while you were gone,
Mhm.
Lord Ryan Rich just admitted that you messaged him to tell him to do that.
No, the fuck I didn't.
He did not. He did not, because I would have immediately gotten a call from Helen, and unfortunately, Helen has not called me. So yeah. So
Yeah,
let you know.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was all fun, and I like the story of Moxley won't give up twice, and so he'll do anything in order to save face. So I did enjoy the ending of that and how it basically leads into the next match.
Joe.
I love this match. Part of it is just because Danielson is on commentary and he adds so much to the storytelling just through the words he says on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the ending was absolutely perfect. Like, I'm not a big fan of blatant DQs, but it works, and it works to a T here. The only thing that I would have changed is the next match. I would have had the Death Riders win.
Yeah.
Just because so we can start to see that little tension of we can win. Why the fuck can't you, Mox? You're not holding up your end of the bargain. But also, I get Lord Ryan Ridge's point. If they're building up to a blood and guts, you got to make the conglomeration look strong as well.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
I'm just going to say, to be honest with you, like, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree that there should be a men's blood and guts. I think it should be the women's only 2-hour show and let the women shine.
I would be so down for that.
Yeah.
I'd
Like,
be so down for that.
because that's a long match. I mean, that's a good, almost near 60 minutes.
Well, like the last time we've had it on, like, that has been the whole entire second hour, if not more. You've
Yeah.
only had like 1 or 2 matches, if that,
Yeah.
on the regular. So yeah, you're gonna give it some time, and that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
was-
thought he
I
would
was
do it on
absolutely
Dynamite
nuts.
and Collision if he's
Yeah.
gonna do it, because TK, he's just like any other wrestling promoter. He's a carny at heart. He's
Yeah.
trying to get the most money, so he's gonna try to put the most people on display. Why he has this 2-ring setup.
What
Yeah.
they should do is they should have the 2-hour Dynamite, and that's women's blood and guts. And then do 2-hour Collision, say film it the next night or do it live on Saturday, and that's the men. Because you can't do 2 blood and guts in a 3-hour span.
Well, on top of that, though, people are going to tune into Dynamite. So this is a way to pump up Collision's numbers by giving them the men's, which everyone wants to see anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
TK, come on, baby. We're ready to be
on,
hired. We're ready.
Gotta take me higher.
That's right, damn Yankees.
Damn right.
All right,
We go
so
right
in the
into-
flower shop today,
Yeah.
since it's Halloween,
Mhm.
Ooh.
you're going to tell us your favorite Halloween villain.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that's gonna be hard. I gotta pare it down quite a bit. All right.
I don't
We
even
go
know.
right
I don't even know JFB's going to be able to answer.
I'm probably gonna have a break.
He's going to give us a top 10 list.
I'm probably gonna get a synapse and then just go, ugh, and then clunk. No, I promise that won't happen. All right, we go right to match number 4. OC.
Talk about ratings, though, JFB. If you die live on
I
air,
mean,
man.
hey, there's a great movie. There's a great movie called Christine.
Yes.
It's a legitimate, real story about this woman who shot herself. She was manic depressive, super bipolar,
Mhm.
schizophrenic,
Yep.
and she shot herself on live TV while she was doing the news.
Is this documentary is this on the Disney's Plus? That's the one on there?
No, it's an indie movie. I
Oh,
don't know what it's streaming on right now. It was on Netflix for a while, but yeah, it's a pretty effed up movie.
I don't like that dark shit.
I mean, you kind of ride with her descent into madness,
Yeah.
and
Because isn't it like a story based in the 70s or 80s?
yeah, it happened in the late 70s.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and there's a great documentary that came out like right after their movie that's really good at really talks her family and
Yeah.
surviving members of her family talk about her and her passing. It's really sad, but that's where you gotta go talk to people. Go
And
get
yeah,
help.
that's why mental health is so important to the AFW network, guys.
Hell yeah.
There's actually a really good documentary that is called The Bridge,
Yeah.
and it's all these people that jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of this movie is this one guy. He's jumping off the bridge, and he just wanted someone to tell him, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
And someone comes along, and they say, "Hey, can you take our picture?" And yeah, he just thought they were going to stop him, but
I saw that.
after that, he jumps off,
Yeah.
and immediately he regretted his decision to kill himself
Yeah.
while he's falling.
I've
So
seen
the
that story.
miracle of this story is that he gets saved by some sea lions,
Wow.
and they drag him to this fishing boat, and they save his life.
Wow.
And he lives to tell the story, and he goes around now telling everybody.
Yeah,
about-
because no joke, those sea lions you don't mess with them. They weigh thousands of pounds,
And they're vicious.
and they are
not this
vicious.
one. These ones had halos.
So, all right.
Which I also want to share. I didn't know in 2017, Harry Smith, also known as Davy Boy Smith Jr.,
Yeah.
there was a girl in Calgary who was about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And he got out of his car, and he pretty much intervened, and she was on the edge, and she jumped, and he grabbed her
Yeah.
and pulled her up with his sheer strength and wrestled her to the ground and kept her there until police arrived. And she had a gun.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, listen, I'm here to help you. I don't want to get shot, but I'm not letting you go until
Yeah.
the police get here.
In Nashville this year, John Bon Jovi was driving over Korean Veterans Boulevard, which is one of the lower parts. It's lower Broadway. It's below Broadway. So it's one of 4 major bridges to get into Nashville on the Cumberland side if you're coming from east into Nashville. So, and this woman was standing, and John Bon Jovi told the Uber driver to back up. And he got out of the car and walked up to her and hugged her and walked her off the ledge of the Korean Veterans Memorial Bridge and hugged her until the police came. And yeah, pretty, I mean, I don't know what I would do in a situation like that. I think that I would try to help, but then at the same time, you just don't know. But sometimes instinct just kicks in. So,
I love the people that just jump into action like that.
yeah,
Amen.
absolutely, yeah. So we got Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong versus Yuta, Claudio Garcia. Captain Ultimo Canadian Dry. It's a
Maybe
cat.
just stick to call me Canada Dry for a bit here, JFB, while your
Okay, thank God.
Flintstone gummies are going on. I really enjoyed this match. Everyone kind of got their play in. I had a thought during this match, and I was like, Daniel Garcia is being protected in the Death Riders.
Oh yeah,
He is so protected. He is no longer exposed.
he's about to be if what Joe says happens.
I think that this is the perfect spot for him. He needs to be on that area because he's a charisma vacuum, and this is the learning school for him.
Yeah,
He's not ready to be that main player. Yeah, but I enjoyed this match. I'm gonna give this a hails up. The conglomeration, they're looking like a serious threat. They're not being treated like. And I also want to say that Adam Cole, he should come back and be a part of the conglomeration too.
okay.
Everyone, like this conglomeration, should be a legit thing.
So you're saying that the conglomeration is the face version of the Don Callis family?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Lord Ryan Rich.
So if you don't take the time to realize that the conglomeration's new music video is based directly on TGIF, then I don't know what to do for
This
you.
is a good comment. I forgot about this. This is
I
a
don't
sick
know what
thing.
to do for you.
You know what
This
it
thing
is?
was sick.
If
Rich.
you
It
didn't
was so funny.
if
like-
you didn't get that, you're too young. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be asleep, young man or young lady.
That is the best entrance video I've seen in a long
Feature
time.
and Orange Cassidy, it was so fucking funny, dude. Like, ugh. As an elder millennial, exennial, whatever you want to call me, like that's hilarious. I loved it. I love to see Orange Cassidy. I just love it. And I want to say one thing in contrast to Canada Dry. Daniel Garcia has proved time and time again, if you give him the opportunity, he can most certainly carry anything that you put on his plate.
Yeah.
When he first joined the Jericho Appreciation Society and he was on that tear, he beat Bryan Danielson. Like, this guy can do it all. He's not
No, don't get me wrong.
He's not being given the opportunity to.
As a wrestler, he is fantastic.
I'm not even talking about wrestler. I'm talking about
Come on, that is the lamest
charisma.
Wrestling.
I'm talking about
That's not charisma. That's just horrible.
Yeah,
oh, whatever. You know, you were doing the Alex Wright dance at home too, JFB.
My dance wasn't cool either.
I'm just saying, Daniel Garcia is that man, and if you book him properly, he's totally believable as a top guy. That's just my opinion. I thought the match was fun, and I understand why Death Riders probably should have won. But if you're looking in terms of blood and guts, you're making them believable, even the lower cast of characters.
Yeah. Okay, Joe.
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. I actually have a bone to pick with Mr. Excalibur on commentary. This man, in a match where it is the conglomeration versus the Death Riders, had the gall to say, well, the Death Riders' numbers are catching up to the conglomeration. But they have just as many, if not more people.
Yes.
That is not a point. That is
sometimes the commentators they're out to lunch.
Just made no sense. But yeah, it was fun. I'm so glad to see Orange Cassidy back. I know I said it before.
Yeah.
And I mean, at least Darby held up his word in his earlier promo and showed up. So,
Yeah.
you know, I can't be mad at that.
Yeah. All right. It was a match. I mean, Halo's purgatory. I was neither happy or sad that the match happened. It was just there. It just happened. All right. Monet's out back. She is hot, livid. How dare they ruin her celebration? I have a bone to pick with Statlander And the bone I want to pick is this: you never, ever, ever fucking ruin a cake. Cake is good. Cake is delicious.
Those people worked hard to cook that.
Every week, I go to this place where I live down the street, and I always get some chicken and waffles, and I always get a slice of cake. I really wish it was pie, and they only make pie during the summer. I just found this place about like 2 months ago, so they're doing cake,
Nice.
and they make this vanilla bean,
Mm.
all right, with a what's that orange liqueur?
Orange liqueur.
Yeah, no, it's
I know what
Oh,
you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Cointreau.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they take Cointreau and orange peel in the vanilla bean frosting. It's so freaking good, and it's a big slice they give you.
You're
It's
making me want some cake right now, JFB.
yeah, it's like yay big, yay tall, like it's thick. It's
Now,
worth every penny.
now you guys know I work at a place that we host AA and NA meetings,
Mhm.
and the problem for a guy like me is that there's always cake in the fridge because people are always hosting their meetings there and they're getting their cakes.
Yeah,
So usually it's like some crappy like cake with all that oily icing.
yeah, yes.
So I'm like, I easily turn that down. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can say no to that. But this morning, there's a big old piece of carrot cake.
Oh,
Oh.
Ugh, I hate carrot cake.
yeah,
Carrot
no.
cake, I love
Oh.
carrot cake. It had the nice icing on it.
I
That
don't
was my
want
mother's
healthy
favorite.
food in my junk. I don't want healthy food in my junk food.
It is
I
not.
meant to be the part
I
for-
have an award. I have an award-winning recipe. I won an award for my carrot cake. I don't eat it and I don't test it, but it won an award.
Carrot cake is it's very pop. It's you guys are showing your diabetes right now.
I love carrot cake. It was
Oh, you
my
love
mom's favorite.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to so Monet is covered in icing. Here comes Athena. Proposes they're going to tag. Anybody want to say anything about this? I mean,
Yes, I have one thing. I will be extremely sad if we do not get video vignettes like we got with MJF and Adam Cole.
yeah,
I want the female brochachos in
that would be
AEW.
cool. That would be cool.
that would be cool. All right. Here comes the proto star, Kyle Fletcher. I'm just going to say this flat out. I am wrestling gay for Kyle Fletcher. I kid you not. I am enamored with what this kid has done. He took a very
You're gonna have to
tarnished.
fight like Dallas for this guy.
I'll smack the shit out of Dallas. I'm wrestling gay for Kyle Fletcher. I will power bomb him right through a table with the inferior cake product called a cupcake. I will slam him through a tray of cupcakes because you are not even good enough, Dallas, to even get cake.
Ooh.
Yeah. I said it. I'll say it again. He took a very tarnished, very sucky situation of a belt, and he is now. When I'm telling you right now, every time that you don't see Hangman Page, I guarantee you're going to see Kyle Fletcher, and I guarantee you within a year from today, Kyle Fletcher will be your world heavyweight champion. That kid is fucking phenomenal. Oh,
Hey, pull up Lunatip's last comment.
I'm not getting a red flag.
Just wait a second.
Whoops.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Now the rule is, if no one agrees with you, The red flag will not pass. So no one agrees with you. Sorry, Tiff.
Yep. Sorry.
You're backing Dallas, Tiff, or is he backing you?
Oh.
Oh, nah. Problem is, he's got the wrong equipment. He's got the wrong equipment.
Now, my question is,
I kid.
you bring out Briscoe.
Yeah,
Please don't do this again at the pay-per-view.
it's going to happen.
We had 3 matches and get over again at the back.
No, this is going to be match number 6.
Yeah.
No, but we're talking about repetitive stuff that was just at this pay-per-view. I don't want to see this
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Briscoe's going to win.
Oh,
Briscoe's
no.
going to win.
Oh, please don't.
I'm telling you right now.
That would be horrible. Like
I don't see any other course of action at this point.
I mean, I got that right.
I don't even think we're getting the match because Briscoe's going to be in the blood and guts store. Like that needs to be his focus right now.
He's going to
I
win.
don't think it will be.
Dude.
So, like, maybe this will be
I
a Dynamite.
love
Maybe this is a Fright Night thing.
That's who replaces Mark in Blood and Guts as Darby.
Maybe this is a Fright Night thing. They have a title match on Fright Night. Maybe.
Look, I love Mark Briscoe. The worst thing they could do is put the TNT title on him right now. I'm
Like,
sorry.
I love
when I see Kyle Fletcher come out in that spotlight with that belt and that suit, he looks like $1 million. He looks like the main event. Don't fuck with that presentation right now. There's no need to.
I got one
There's
question.
no
I got one question I'm going to pose, and that question is this: what heel do you have in the main event for the men's division that can go ahead and wrestle within?
If you're proposing it's Kyle Fletcher, he's already done it. He's got his
Kyle
title.
Fletcher already lost to Hangman.
He's back in the line.
He's gonna get He's gonna get it back. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose.
Oh,
you can't let him go
Your
as a
booking is
champ
painful.
into a world championship. It's not gonna work. This isn't Mercedes Moné. This is Kyle Fletcher we're talking
and
about.
I don't think he's winning the world title in a year, JFB.
He is.
You're looking at least 2 years before he's world champion.
Nope. I'm
See,
right now.
I think JFP's right. I think that he's right, and I don't like that he's right, but I think that he is. I don't want to see Mark Briscoe as a TNT champion, but if you don't, he said, I'm done with Mark Briscoe. You have to remember the words that are coming out of this man's mouth and how that pertains to story.
Yep.
Like listening is key. What they're setting you up for is this match number 6, where they're not going to have Kyle Fletcher go 4-2. It's going to go back to 3-3 because that's going to set up something a year, 2 years later down the road. And maybe it is the world title. I don't know. But there's no chance that you continue the story because Kyle Fletcher is one of your best up-and-coming heel contenders. He is. So I will make this so plain. I do not want Mark Briscoe as a TNT champion.
Nope.
But that's exactly where it's going.
I hope you're wrong.
See, I don't look. I agree with Canada Dry. I don't think he's a champion in a year. I think it's 2 years, and you want to know why? Because this is how it should go. Hangman Page loses to MJF when MJF cashes in at Revolution. MJF loses the title to Will Ospreay at All In England, and then that is when he will drop the title to Kyle Fletcher, going back visiting that awesome feud. That is how this should be done.
So it may be more of like 18 months than 2 years, but I still think that in order for all that to happen, what me and JFB says has to occur first.
No, he doesn't need to. But he doesn't need to drop the title right now.
Hold on. They are going to put the belt on him because they want to see what he can do with the World Championship. They already seen what he's done with the TNT.
Now you're saying this as a transitional champion, JP? Or is this like a long...
maybe 2-3 months tops. But regardless, in the immortal words of my favorite character from Scrubs, Dr. Cox, you're wrong, 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 wrong.
Look, as much as I love Mark Briscoe, he should not be the TNT champion. There's no need for it.
JFB 1 year, Kyle Fletcher.
I don't think it's going to be in a year.
Eh,
There is no way by Full Gear next year that that Kyle
I'll
Fletcher is the champion.
I'll tell you what. I will bake and ship whatever cake you want me to bake and ship to you.
Okay.
You have to send me some Maryland crab.
Okay.
I want that blue crab.
Crab cakes and football. That's what
What's the other
Maryland
one
does.
where Jeppy's right? We got to say he's king. Who was the one? What was that one, Jeppy, where we got to say
It
he's
didn't
king?
happen, I think. I don't think it happened.
Oh, it was on WrestleDream. It was the one where I it's the one where I said that John Moxley was gonna win.
Oh yeah, we said if he says it's sure we'll say
Yeah,
he's
I
king.
said Moxley's gonna win. He's gonna make Darby Allin quit, but I was wrong, alas. We get the brackets. We talked about those. We got Renee with Mina Shirakawa. I don't care about that. What I care about is the fifth and final match. It is Bandito. It is Okada for the AEW Unified Championship. Kendra, you go first.
This match was worthy of the main event. I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite parts in this match is the commentators are all talking about Bandito's parents and his family are there.
Yeah.
And Okada's standing there in front of them, and he puts his hand on the railing, and Bandito's mother touches his hand like this.
Yeah.
I just thought of she's like no selling this thing.
Yeah, that's not his mom. That's his abuela. That's his
Okay.
aunt. His
But
abuela.
I thought that was so funny because she's totally not in character at all. She's
Yeah.
just like, oh, that's so nice.
She's like, oh.
And then he's just smiling, like he couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah.
Okada, but these two put on a show, and I will admit this: I didn't get all the fuss about Bandito, but after watching him over a period of time, I am a fan. Like Bandito, this guy's a great wrestler, and Okada looked great too. This was prime Okada.
Yeah.
This is a big old halos up for me. I love this match, and the tension afterwards with the non-Cal Stanley coming out.
Yep.
And Takeshita standing at the stage.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Yep. All right, Lord Run Rich.
I'm not as excited as Canada Dry is, and there's only one reason. I still don't care about Bandito.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler. I'm not interested by him. He doesn't catch my attention. None of it works for me. I think that the
He's like a Danny Garcia.
no, Danny Garcia can actually talk on.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Let me ask you a question, Lord Ryan Rich. If
Yeah.
he wrestled more luchador than what he's currently wrestling right now, would that change your mind?
Maybe
Okay.
it could maybe. It's just I find him to be a boring personality. Like I understand that he's like over and whatnot, but to me, it just doesn't do anything for me. So
Totally.
to me, the main event should have been Death Riders versus the Conglomeration and had that shenanigans afterwards to end of the match. This
Yeah.
could have been something different. So I don't agree with how they ended the show because I don't care about the person you put in the main event.
Yeah.
Okada, like it wasn't a bad match. It's just I don't care about Bandito, so it kind of makes me check out.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Joe?
I love this match. I love Bandito. I love Okada.
Now, before you go, Joe, when did you fall in love with Bandito?
It's been a while because I've known him since before ROH was owned by Tony Khan,
Okay.
and I've liked him ever since I've seen him. I think my favorite thing about this match though is the end, like just with the effect of which Okada is still bent over, but slid back just enough to where he couldn't hit his finisher. Like it's just a little position, little ring psychology, and I am so glad that we're finally starting to get back to one finisher winning matches.
Yeah.
I am so sick and tired of
Yeah,
spamming finishers in
agree.
matches. It's not a finisher if you have to hit it 50 times.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
And with the ending, I swear if we don't get a Don Callis Civil War at some point, I'm gonna be sad because they got
I
enough
don't
people to
need
do it.
your civil war. You
All
like
right.
it?
I'm gonna say this. When Bandito was on top, we got the somewhat lucha match. When Okada was on top, we got a strong New Japan Pro Wrestling strong style match. It was a hybrid that should not work and worked perfectly, and I think it works perfectly because Bandito works strong. He's a big, strong guy. There's no doubt that guy's probably one of the strongest guys on that roster in terms of just pure power, what that guy can do. Like, I mean, we've seen him bench press big guys. So
With one arm.
with one arm. Yeah. So, all right. AEW goes off the air. Poor them. But unfortunately for them, they lose their audience. Fortunately for us, we get the great ones. We are entering into everybody's favorite shop. It's not the candy shop. Nope, it is.
Welcome to the Flower Shop, brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can pick up all your Adrian Adonis gear, just like this shirt you're looking at right now.
Absolutely. Favorite match, favorite segment, number of bells, and your favorite scary villain?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
I thought
All
it was
right.
your Halloween villain.
Either
Halloween
one.
villain. Yeah.
Either one.
Okay.
Hey, real quick before we get going, there's some somewhat breaking news that affects AEW.
What's
Kind
that?
of. Well, I mean, it's nothing bad, but CMLL just announced that them and Stardom now have a working relationship, and there will be like talent exchange and people going back and forth.
Whoa.
Interesting. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Canada Dry, you go first.
All right, my match of the night, I'm going with Bandito and actually no, check that, because my Vancouver boy, Kyle O'Reilly, gotta go with the hometown kid,
Yep.
has the match, his AEW match of his career against John Moxley,
Yep.
and picks up the W. So that's my match of the night. My segment of the night is Mercedes Moné and going into the cake with Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And my Halloween scary villain is the Headless Horseman.
Oh.
I used to watch the Disney one of Ichabod Crane. Oh my goodness, when I was a kid, that gave me chills.
Yeah. Legend of Sleepy
And
Hollow.
when it's foggy outside, I'm like, the Headless Horseman's around here somewhere.
Yeah. All right. And what was your bells?
I give this show a 4.12.
Okay. 4.12. Lord Ryan Rich.
Favorite match tonight is the four-way tag team of the women.
Yeah.
I think that was a fun match, and I enjoyed that, and I was surprised by the ending. My segment of the night. That's tough. Oh, I think I'm going to go with John Moxley and his. I thought that was really good. My bell rating for the night, I didn't think it was the strongest show. I'm going to give it a 3.8. My favorite Halloween villain, I think it's got to go to Dracula.
There you go. All right. EVP Joe.
All right. My match of the night is the main event. My segment of the night, I love that Samoa Joe promo after the trios match.
Yeah.
And they're just ragging on everybody.
Oh, that was good of the women.
And to top it off, you had Powerhouse Hobbs sitting there acting a fool in the background. That was great.
Yeah.
That was the most Hobbs personality that we've ever gotten.
In a long time, yeah. Ironically, I was going to give it the same grade as you, Lord Ryan Rich, at 3.8. Like, and then my favorite Halloween villain is Ghostface. Just because of how much it's permeated wrestling culture as well. So there's a little tie-in. So,
all right. My match of the night is Kyle O'Reilly and John Moxley. That was just a technical marvel, and it looked like it. I thought for a second that O'Reilly was going to get the clean win, but unfortunately, he didn't. He got the dirty win, but I'll take a win for Kyle O'Reilly. Segment of the night, Renee with Monet and the Monet puppet was just the bomb. I laughed my ass off. It was so freaking funny. I didn't think this was a good show. I think you're setting up for Full Gear Disasters. I feel like you're setting up Monet for another run that's going to end up with 0. I don't feel good about Full Gear right now. I feel like Full Gear is going to be a cluster and a half. So, but we'll see. I'll be optimistic as I can. We'll see what goes on in the coming weeks, because we got quite a few weeks before we hit Full Gear. So
What's your bell rating?
I'm gonna get a 3.5.
Okay.
There was some really good stuff. There was some really bad stuff. So yeah. So favorite Halloween villain. I mean, I gotta go with the guy who got me into it in the first place, Michael Myers. I mean, depending on which version and trilogy that you go with, whether it's the Thorn or the
It's called Halloween, right? It's Michael Myers.
I
And
mean,
you know what, guys? You can find out all of these things if you check out AFW's Real List.
Yeah,
Because we're going over Halloween movies. So go back into the library, check it out, watch us talk about these things.
Yeah, what would you?
And
We're gonna,
I will reveal to you right now, AFW Films is going to be making a Halloween short.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited. JFB's making it.
Yeah, so Saturday, we're gonna have the All Effing Wrestling show. What are we talking about on Saturday night?
Well, we'll figure it out.
All right, we'll figure it out. Sunday night.
I thought it was already decided.
Not yet.
Okay.
They're privy to information I'm not privy to. There's a text chain, I'm sure. Anyway,
should we also tell them about what we're starting tomorrow night? Thursday night, what we're recording.
Oh yeah, Thursday night we're gonna do D&D.
Now this isn't live.
These 3 yahoos right here are going to be participants in one of my campaigns that I created. Not to bluster, but there's over 200 hours worth of work and effort that has gone into this. It is intense.
So we're recording it.
Yeah. So
we're going to put it on later.
Record it tomorrow night, and then I'm going to.
Then it goes the next following Thursday onto.
Yeah, and we may do a live one at some point, but right now, just to work kinks out, because all the guys, and Zach Kelly is going to be one of them. All the guys that are part of this are all new players. They have not played before, so this is going to be interesting. So tune in for that Sunday night. What are we talking about, Rich, on the Real List?
We're talking about vampires.
I want to bite your neck.
I want to suck your blood.
Okay. Before we get going, you guys want to guess what our score is for the night? Or average?
I think it's like 4.75.
No.
You mean 3.75?
I mean 3.75, yes.
You're close. It is 3.805.
Oh, there we go.
All right, EVP Joe, baby, we're the standard.
All right. We're creeping up on almost 2 hours, yo. All the information you need is down below. SWA, Sable, DraftKings, blah, 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 blah. On behalf of Ultimo Canada, F and Dry, on behalf of Lord Ryan Rich, EVP Joe, I am the JFB.
Raise your fist in the air. Put the devil in a sharpshooter. and just keep fighting.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the